Biden faces protests against his support for Israel in Pennsylvania. In the wake of the ongoing tensions in the Gaza Strip and the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, the United States of America is experiencing a period of polarization and political tension, as the Palestinian issue has become the focus of discussion and movements in several American states, including Pennsylvania. U.S. President Joe Biden is facing widespread protests in Pennsylvania as a result of his continued support for Israel in light of the military attacks launched by Israel on the Gaza Strip. Pennsylvania is considered a state of great importance in American politics, as many consider it the key to winning the presidential elections. These protests come in the context of widespread criticism of the Biden administration for adopting a position supportive of Israel without criticizing Israeli military operations in Gaza, especially in light of reports of Palestinian civilian casualties and the destruction of infrastructure in the Strip. These protests express the anger of the Palestinian masses and their supporters in the United States, who are demanding that the American administration change its position and put pressure on Israel to stop military operations and adhere to the basic human rights of the Palestinians. In this context, pressure is increasing on the American administration to take practical measures to stop the violence and achieve peace in the region by mediating negotiations between the two parties and working to achieve a permanent and just solution to the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. However, it remains important for Biden and his administration to maintain a balance in their foreign policy, emphasizing support for Israel's security in accordance with international agreements and existing bilateral relations between the United States and Israel, while at the same time strengthening efforts to achieve peace and justice in the region. Therefore, the question remains about how the U.S. administration will deal with these protests, and whether it will take serious steps towards achieving peace and justice in the Middle East, or whether it will remain neutral at a time when conflict and tension in the region worsen.